Very warm welcome to Dusty Shelf. I hope I find you well. Today, just something for a little bit of fun. I saw these at Blackpool Pleasure Beach in their shop, and I thought these would be great for little ornaments to go on the Christmas tree. So yeah, pick these up. I'm going to build these on the channel today, but just quickly, these are from Dynamix. You can see at the bottom here, Dynamix. Now, I've spoken about Dynamix a couple of times on the channel. They started off making working model roller coasters, and then sort of branched off a little bit into the coaster silhouettes, which are basically metal silhouettes of the coaster track, and also these wooden models, which they call coaster cutouts. And yeah, I've made a couple of the wooden ones on the channel. Make fantastic models. They're about 30 quid, I suppose. And yeah, you can make the front car of Icon or the big one or many other coasters in the States. And as I say, I've built a couple of those on the channel. But these are sort of micro versions of their coaster cutouts. And you can see here some of the bits from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We've got the Icon roller coaster, the big one roller coaster, Valhalla, the water ride, and also the Darby racer on here. So with that all said, let's have a look what we've got in here. So each of these are £7.95 each. So they're not particularly cheap, but hopefully when they go together, they'll be worthwhile. Now, I'm actually going to glue mine together, only because, as I say, I'm going to put them on the Christmas tree, and then they'll get thrown in the box, the Christmas box for next year. I don't want them all to fall apart, so I will glue mine together using super glue. And just turn it over to show you what you get in here. So basically, it's a laser cut piece of plywood here. It is ply, yes, it is ply, and you literally clip it together. You can see at the bottom here, £7.95. So yeah, not particularly cheap, but hopefully worth the money. So let's crack on. Let's get this one open. Let's see what we got inside. Get a little hanging rope there, and what we've got in here are some simple instructions. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pop all the parts out to start with. They're all coming out very easily, which is good. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, step one. I'll clean these up as I go. Just make sure there's no little bits on them. Right, get some super glue. So you don't have to super glue these together, you can just push fit them, but because I'm going to chuck these in the Christmas box after Christmas, I want them to stay together and not fall apart. So yeah, these are quite fun seats. Look, so you got your your headrest, your seat back, and then this is your overhead restraints that we're just clipping in, and then the seat base onto here. Right, that's all the seats together. Now we've got this part which joins the seats. So 2 seats on either of these. One there. One on this side. That's the other one. That's the other one. Okay, the seats then drop into the carriage, and I'm just checking I get this right. So it's this one and this one. Glue these. I'll push down on them there. Become a little bit loose. Redo that one as well. Right, that's the seats in. Okay, then we put this piece which holds the front. I'm just going to check I get this round the right way. It is that way round. That goes in there, like that. And then we've got a piece to go on the front here. That's looking really good. Have fun. And just the wheels to put on. There we go, little icon roller coaster, ready to hang on the Christmas tree. Just going to attach this through the front here. Like so, and this just pushes into there. There we go, ready to hang up. Right, next one, Darby Racer. So the Darby Racer is a absolutely huge carousel at the Pleasure Beach. Very unique in that the horses go up and down through the floor, and years ago the horses used to race. They don't do that anymore, but yeah, they used to go backwards and forwards as they chased around the track. Right, I'm going to remove all the parts again as I did before. Yeah, I think with this one they could have should have printed the horses further apart. I think a little bit crowded. There we go, that's the horses in. Okay, uprights for the canopy. Right, that's that done. Okay, top part of the canopy. Right, put that one in. Right, then this part and this part. So let me make sure I get this around the right way. That bit goes in first. Over the top. And there's my little star gone, there it is. That looks really good. Right, and then finally we mount this onto the base. Oh, this I don't like. wanting to apply too much pressure to something that's far too fragile. Right, there we go. I believe that's together. Looking pretty good. Okay, and let's put the string or rope onto this. Right, Darby racer done. Right, on to Valhalla. So Valhalla is the Pleasure Beach's water ride, if you've not been there. Nice big bits on this one. Dragon's head. And the tail of the boat. Right, so how do these go together? We have at the top, a middle and a bottom by the look of it. Right, so this is the most top piece, and we have that bit, and then that bit down at the bottom by the look of it, I think. Is that correct? Not crystal clear to start with. So there is markings at the base. I think it's that way. That's the one, and then that goes right on the bottom. Right, let's just put a bit of glue on here. So that goes down right the way through the boat, at the bottom. Come on. Like that. And then the base of the boat. For one with the big bits, this one's quite tricky actually. That one in. The front and back should be relatively straightforward. That one. And that one. You have the tail onto that. And the dragon head on the front. problem. That's the dragon boat for Valhalla complete. Not a bad little model, that one. And finally the big one car. So big one roller coaster was the tallest in the UK until this year. With Hyperia opening at Fort Park, it's taken the crown away from the big one. But big one built in 1984. So quite an old roller coaster now, but still holding its own. And just take all the parts out before we start. Right, the side of the carriage. Couple of seats to go in first. On that. Two. Wrong. Slide that way up. Okay. The other side needs to go on now. Need to put the front piece in. Right, that's that together. Looks like the wheels drop in. Base on first. Well, there you go, 4 rather unique ornaments from Coastal Dynamics, sold by Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And yeah, you can hang them on your Christmas tree, or I don't know what else you do with them, but you know, it's taken half an hour of my time to put these together. Quite expensive, I suppose, at £7.95 for what they are, but you know, they are a little kit. They've kept me amused for a bit, and would make a nice little stocking filler if you're a roller coaster enthusiast, or you just like the Pleasure Beach. Something a little bit unique, a little bit different. You know, they do look rather fun on there. We've got, there's the big one, and over here we've got the other 2 just hanging on the tree there. The Valhalla boat next to Dollywood, and then back over this side. You see the Knoebels carousel there, hung with the big one carriage, and Icon over here near the flying turns. Anyway, I hope that was of interest, and yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and why not check out the channel? Lots of things on there, and if you can subscribe, you'd be doing me a really big favour. And with that, I'm going to leave this one there. Say thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.